Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Math Puzzle Crash Course. We've got a simple problem here about buying and selling something and asking how much that person earned. I've had some similar videos in the past about buying a horse, buying a cow, and it really doesn't matter what it is you buy. It's a pretty simple problem, but I want to go through it because in the past I've seen a lot of these posted online on Facebook, and there's really a lot of wrong answers, which really kind of surprised me. So I want to go through this one with you. I bought a boat for $600. I sold the boat for $750. I bought the boat again for $900, and I sold the boat again for $1,100. How much did I earn? All right, so if you'd like to at this point, you can just pause the video, work this one out for yourself, and then we can come back in a little bit and work it out together. All right, so one way you can look at this is first of all, realize that there were two different sales, um, two different buys and two different sells, right? So you basically want to look at those individually and then add the results of those together to find out how much altogether was earned. And so we'll just go through this step by step. First of all, I bought the boat for $600. So I must have had at least 600 to buy a boat, right? I mean, I don't know. How much did I have in my wallet? How much did I have in my bank? How much money did I have sewed in my mattress? Well, nobody really knows, right? Except for me at the time. I had enough money to buy the boat. So I bought the boat for 600, sold it for 750. Well, right there we can see that 750 minus 600 is $150. So right away, after buying and selling, I made $150. All right, now here's where some people get a little confused. But I bought the boat again later on. I don't know when. The next day, the next week, the next month. 10 years later, I missed my boat. I wanted it back. Except now it was 900, right? Oh, I bought it for 900. And then I sold the boat again for 1100. Well, what's the difference? 1100 minus 900 is $200. Well, right there you can see that those two different times I sold the boat, I made 150. Then I made 200. Let's get a little pointer going here, a little laser pointer. So I had 150 plus 200 equals $350. So after selling the boat twice, I've still made $350. Now, I can tell there's going to be a lot of people shaking their head already on this one and thinking, well, no, you lost money because you bought the boat for $900 the second time. All right, let's go look at it a different way, okay? Again, I bought the boat for 600, sold it for 750, bought it for 900 again, and then sold it for 1100. So look at it this way. Add up all the amount of money that you spent buying the boat. How much was that? Well, I bought the boat up here, right, at 600, bought the boat here at 900. So I spent 600 plus 900 equals $1,500. How much money did I make when I sold the boat? How much money came in? Well, that's pretty easy too. It's 750, and then it's 1100. So 750 plus 1100 is 1850. 750 and 1100 is 1850. So you basically take the money you had coming in, which is 1850, minus 1500 is $350 once again. So the answer would be $350. Um, So the thing I want to make clear is that you did not lose money. Please don't make that mistake. A lot of people are going to say, "No, you lost money because you had to buy the boat for $900 the second time." But the point I want to make is, remember, nobody knows how much money I had to start with any more than I know how much money you had when you went to the grocery store. If you went to the grocery store and spent $237 on groceries, Did you have exactly $237 when you went to Sam's Club or Costco or Kroger or Winn-Dixie or whoever the heck it would be? No, I don't know that. Maybe you had $1,000 on you at the time. Maybe you had 500. I don't know that. And you don't know how much money I had when I bought the boat. I might have had $1 million in the bank. Who knows? That's that. It's not important. Now, I will say, um, this is a simple example of basically a check register. Here's a check register of all these transactions, and nobody knows what your starting balance was. I don't know how much money you have in your checking account. You don't know how much money I had in my checking account when I went and did all this. And so, I mean, this is an example, and I'm going to use an example, and and I've had people tell me, well, you can't make assumptions. Well, why not? Obviously, if somebody bought a boat for $600, they must have had enough money to buy a boat for $600, right? How else would you buy it? So I'm saying here, assume that I started out with $10,000 in a starting balance. I buy the boat for $600 as a $600 debit. I'm now left with $9,400. If I sold the boat on February 3rd for $750, oh, now my account's gone up to 10,150. This is all simple math here. It's a checking account. I buy the boat again for 900. So you subtract the 900 from the 10,150 I had there, you're left with 9,250. And if I sell the boat again for $1,100, guess what? Yeah, $1,100, I've got $10,350 in my checking account. And if I started with 10,000 and I now have 10,350, how much extra did I earn? I earned an extra $350. So if this starting balance was 1,000, your ending balance down here would be 1,350. If I had $1 million of a starting balance, I'd have $1,350. And that's really how this works. So um, I know this should be really simple. A lot of you are going, man, that's so easy. I get it. I mean, no big deal. But I will say a lot of people will answer this wrong. And so I wanted to make sure I made that clear. Do a checking register, count pennies if you want to figure this out. But you need to go through and look at it step by step. Just don't assume that just because he paid more the second time that he somehow lost money. Okay, that's just an assumption, but it's an assumption that's being made without really doing any math. So just wanted to point that out. Hope this has been helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.